This is a trip I made last October, November, over about 7 weeks, where I left Texas and went up to Austin, Minnesota, and then came back to Texas. This is the first place and the last place I stayed. Spent probably 6 days there total. This is the Chickasaw National Recreation Area, and this is Buckhorn Campground, and I stayed on Loop C the first night, which you can make reservations for, and then the next night I hopped over to Loop D and found an open spot and paid for it and stayed there another night. And this is of course, speeded up series of videos of me driving around the campsite, and this will give you a very good idea of just what the campground is like and how wide the roads are, what condition the roads are in. And I think for people with a large Class A, they should think twice about coming to this park. However, I did see some rather large rigs in there, Class A's and fifth wheels and so on. I've got a 14-foot bumper pull trailer that you'll see plenty of in here. And it was I had to be careful. This is Loop D now. I'm searching for a place to stay for the night. And Loop C, you can make reservations and online, and you know that you've got a spot before you get there, which I like to do because I just like to know before I turn the key that I actually know where I'm going and I'm going to be able to stay where I expect to. Here I decided, well, I could only get one night, a reservation. They were pretty busy for the reserved sites, but I noticed when I got there that on Loop D there were a lot of sites that were not occupied. So I found this kiosk which appears here in several parts of the clip, and it's a self-pay computerized situation, much better than stuffing some cash in an envelope and putting that into a steel pipe for safekeeping until the ranger gets around to check on you. This computerized system actually prints a nice little receipt for you that you can put on your dashboard. And it's very easy. However, I found myself running around trying to find a spot and then going back to my camper and getting my credit card, and then going back to my camper again to get my America the Beautiful card so I could get my 50% discount. And after all, I finally did find a spot and stayed in 95 or 100, I think it was. There's the kiosk. So worked out really well. One thing I overlooked was the fact that there was no electric pedestal in the campsite that I reserved. So I'm glad I have a wood-burning stove in my rig so I could stay warm for the night, because it got down, I think, to the 30s. But all in all, the weather was beautiful, and it was a really nice stay. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll get back to you as soon as I can.